Okay, okay. See who gives us the best call. Okay, good.
On this segment of Follow Your Dreams, we're going to meet two people who realize their dreams, thanks to the support of their families. Here we are at 500 Motors. Today we're going to meet Ty Hasher. Cars have always been in his family's blood. But Ty started this lot in Oceanside when he was 19 with one car. While his friends went off to college, Ty went into business for himself.
You go to college, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to college. And I said, I don't want to go to college. You know, my father, even though he's in the business, I think that he might think differently now. But back then, he probably wishes I would have gone to school. And my mom said, whatever you want to do, Ty. I mean, just do what you want to do. It's your life. And I didn't want to go to school. I'm just more of a hands-on kind of a guy. I'm a people person. I love cars. I said, what better to get into the auto business?
The auto business was a natural fit for Ty. 500 Motors started with his grandfather in 1958, and 9 years ago, he set out to run his own dealership.
Some of it's waiting. You got to do your fictitious business name, and you got to get a location. So that was a little risky for us. I mean, here we were renting a location, and just to get a license.
His first location had a slight challenge. It only had room for one car, and like so many entrepreneurs, he had to bring work home.
It started with one car, and one car became two, and two became three, and three became five, and five became 10, and before you knew it, I'm not kidding you, we had almost 20 cars at the house. So I mean, we'd have these cars. We didn't have any property. It was all neighborhood. So we'd keep moving these cars. So every night about 10 o'clock, we figured, everybody go to bed, we figured, and I'd go out with all the keys, and we'd move car A to car B, and car B to car C, and car C to car D, and we just keep them rotating. We got to talking, he says, we better get a spot. I mean, this is ridiculous. We can't operate like this.
It was time to find a lot, and Oceanside became their home. And as the business grew, it became a family affair.
Right around in that time, while we were outgrowing our place, my dad had resigned at the Mercedes store and joined up, and we became incorporated. And so it's myself and my father and mother that are partners in the business. My brother and his wife help out here. It's just a real nice family environment.
Ty has grown from a 19-year-old with a dream and one car to owner of one of San Diego's top 5 independent dealerships. But Ty says what hasn't changed is the values that inspired him. Old-fashioned values of family, faith, and good customer service.
It's so nice to be able to interact with people, and they'll come to us. They need help. They need to get their kids to school. They need to get themselves to work to be able to pay the bills, and it's really nice, to be able to help out in that situation and say, okay, what's going to be a real good car for a real long time, or whatever the situation may be.
I gotta get out of here before I buy a new car. Now let's go meet Gretchen Wendell, author of Becka and the Big Bubble.
It's a book about a girl who blows a magic bubble, and then she travels all around the world. So she gets to go to India, to San Francisco, to San Diego, and the kids get to learn about those areas. And there's not a lot of books out there that teach children about different areas in the world, different cities and countries and cultures. Then she learns a life lesson, and then she always goes home. She finds a new magic bubble to take her home to her mom and dad. So they're educational and they're entertaining.
Gretchen tells us about the inspiration behind her books.
I wrote Becka and the Big Bubble all around town, the original. I had it in my wallet in a little piece of paper folded up for many years. And I would read it to kids and my nieces and nephews, and everyone always loved it. So when I had kids, I finally thought, I'm gonna get this done.
She started the process of getting published and realized it was not an easy thing to do.
A lot of publishers said, this is, good luck, but this is not something that we're willing to take on. And I just kept trying. I just kept on trying, kept on writing.
She wasn't about to give up on her dream and decided to take the risk of self-publishing.
For me, it was important. I saved up my money. I wanted to get it done for my kids to read. And I printed 150 copies thinking, I hope I don't have 100 in my, my garage. And those sold out in about a week.
She started small, but as the books began to fly off the shelf, her dreams began to materialize, and she got noticed by an agent.
It's an unusual way to get a publisher and to get an agent. It was about 2-month period of time we sold thousands of books. So when I told the agent that, he said, oh my gosh, let's take a look at this and see what's going on.
Her persistence paid off, and she got a publishing deal.
We have about 10 books that are written right now, and 4 are published, and then we have another 2 that will be published this year. Becca Goes to San Diego's this year, and Becca Goes to Chicago's this year. So we'll just keep it going.
The books are now a collaborative effort that will also include Beckasodes for airing on TV.
We have my brother Brent composing the music, and then we have my mom singing the music for the Becca and the Big Bubble books, and then of course my brother Adam and I write the Becca and the Big Bubble books. So yeah, we keep it all in the family. It's really great.
Gretchen is grateful for the support of the community and hopes people will continue to join Becca as she travels the world.
I mean, to me, it's just, it's so great because here I had this idea, 10 years ago to write these books, and to be able to share those with kids, to be able to share them and have your dreams come true, and to hear that just really makes it worthwhile. So just the feedback from the community, from the people who love the books, it's fantastic.
Hippity-pop, with the flick of her nail to the ground they sailed. What a day it had been. The end. So does anyone here want to, would anyone like to travel on?